Prophetic Times Off-Grid Survival Living. We're so glad that you're here. It is sponsored by the Arc of Sustainability, which is a sustainable boot camp that is an off-grid environment, teaching people how to find their strengths and their weaknesses in the event that there is a possibility of a time of trouble where things might go down. We're equipping you, the learner, or you, the public, and how to be self-sustainable in a time of trouble. We're so happy that you came to this episode of Natural Remedies for Garden Warriors with Danna Gresellchen. I say that so wrong. I said it perfect before, but I just botched it. I'm sorry. We're so glad that you're here, Danna. You are or were a nurse, a registered nurse for 16 years. You switched to the natural remedies because of the interest in the wholesome world, which I think is fantastic. Realizing that nature has a healing system of its own. And, you've made that into something that you are very passionate about. I just really want to thank you for being on our show and welcoming you to this show.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here and a lot, not only to be on your show, but your camp meeting this summer. So I'd like to talk about today, but I want an opportunity to ask questions too. So
perfect.
If you need to.
Okay, so you've chosen to go more natural, and I believe that you are really creative in making a pine salve, which is something I think you're very famous for. Tell us a little bit more about how you got on your natural journey and what it means to be able to provide that for people.
Well, that's a real question, and I guess it was, and probably the biggest catalyst for even later than actually I was that catapulted me into this full time. My best friend, she died with breast cancer, and modern medicine could do for her. It really my focus, but beyond that, I believe that God put in nature that healing. We eat our healthy foods and things. Stuff happens. Life happens. And as a kid, I was always interested in simple, natural remedies. Joined. I was not raised in Seventh-day Adventist, of course, or not. But my parents' farm joins Uchee Pines and give the kids rides and the people a lot of questions, and I learned that that fascinated me and planted a seed in each heart that really took off. So I kind of have to give credit where credit is. My passion.
Okay, we can't do this.
Afford
Danna,
passion. Yeah,
we can't really hear you. It's just so interesting. You have so much to offer and give. What I would like to do is, I think we need to reschedule. I'm not getting every word that you're speaking. It's like every third word. You have so much knowledge that people are just eager to hear you and see what you have going on. We should regroup this. I would love to reschedule this. I'm cheating you by not being able to hear what you're saying, and I think that it's just so sad. So let's regroup. Would you be willing to come back? This is the next week, and at the same time, and reschedule this where we can get some of these things worked on, because it's just sad. I mean, you're talking, but we're not hearing what you're saying.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be
okay.
Fine. I could go.
Pardon me?
Go into the library.
Okay. So I actually have a guest coming on next week, but the following week, could we work that out for the following week?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Great. Okay, so let's go for that. I will send you all the credentials to again come back on to Restream to the Prophetic Times Off Grid Survival Living because we really want to hear what you have to say. You're an amazing person, and people are just very excited that you're going to be on today. So let's just regroup. Everyone, we thank you for being on this show. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties. And so, for that reason, we'd like to reschedule and get everybody back here the same time in 2 weeks, again with Danna. And thank you for being on this portion of the show.
Okay, are we gone?